Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name's Natalie and I do videos on handbag reviews, unboxings, anything luxury related. So if you like that kind of content, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you back. So in today's video, I'll be going through 5 luxury items that I really wanted but no longer do and explaining why. And this is a similar video that I did a while ago where I talked about 5 luxury items that I did not like but now I really want. Hint, something in the background there. But yeah, anyway, so in today's video I'll share with you guys 5 luxury items that I really wanted and that were actually on my wish list, but now I just do not want them at all, and I'll explain why. But before we get started, I just want to thank today's sponsor, which is BEAUTYWORKS, and I'm so excited to work with them because they are an Australian company. They offer such a curated collection of Korean skincare makeup brands such as Etude House, Innisfree, Misha. Definitely check them out. They're actually based in Sydney. They have 2 stores in Sydney. So if you guys are based in Sydney, definitely check them out. They stock such a wide array of different Korean brands. But in today's video, they are doing a special campaign with ROM&ND. So ROM&ND is also a Korean beauty brand, and they sent me a couple of items to share with you guys. So these are all the products that they sent me, which I'll share with you guys shortly. But I'm just really excited to work with ROM&ND and BEAUTYWORKS because I truly stand behind their message, which is to push out and represent global and diverse beauty standards and K-beauty trends in Australia. So I'm really excited to work with them on that, and I really hope that more Korean brands and other diverse global brands come out into Australia. I know a few brands have started to come out more recently, so I'm really excited to see that BEAUTYWORKS is working with ROM&ND on this campaign. So the very first thing that I received is this gorgeous eyeshadow palette. These are all the colors here, and they're very similar but different, and these just make such a perfect like everyday color. I have it on my lids right now, and I'm not that great with eyeshadow, but these just blend so beautifully together, and it's very beginner friendly in my opinion. And this one is in number 5, Shade and Shadow Garden. So I'll leave everything that I mentioned in the description box below as well. So this is just a gorgeous eye palette. The second thing they sent me is this Better Than Shape contour palette. So this is called Walnut Grain, and this is the perfect, like literally perfect contour palette that I've ever used in my life. So this shade right here is perfect for like contouring the cheeks and like the edges of your face. And then this one here, it's kind of like my skin color but slightly darker. So after contouring my face, I dip the same brush into this kind of lighter shade here, and I contour my nose, and it gives like the perfect contour, because you know with sometimes contour can be quite orange or brown, but with this, because it's so light and you've mixed it with this kind of browny contour shade, it blends really easily. And again, this blends super easily too. The next item I received is this gorgeous blush here, and this is from the Better Than Cheek range, and this is in Pear Chip. It's like a really nice kind of rosy soft color, and it's what I have on my cheeks right now. It's very like subtle. I have a lot on just so I can show you what it looks like, but in person it's very like natural. If you want to go out with makeup but no makeup look, this is perfect for that. And the very last item that they sent me is this gorgeous lip velvet tint here. So this is called Nerd Pink, and this is like a nice dusty rose plum color, and this is just what it looks like. It's like a dope foot applicator, and it's what I have on my lips right now. And I think it's such a perfect like flush of pink. It's very, yeah, like a tint color, but the texture, it's matte but it's not drying at all. Like you can't see any lines on my lips, and it's so comfortable to wear. And even during the day, after eating, after drinking, it just lasts all day long. Like the tint of it leaves is so beautiful, so you don't even have to touch it up if you don't want to, because the flush of pink that it leaves on your lips is beautiful. And as part of the campaign with ROM&ND and BEAUTYWORKS, they are giving away a free lip velvet tint. So I think the one that they're giving away is like a deep nude brownie color. I think it's called Deep Soul, and all you have to do is just purchase anything from the website and use the code down below. I'll also leave it in the description box below. When you enter that code and purchase any product from ROM&ND, they are giving away a free full-size lip tint in the color Deep Soul. So all you have to do is just enter that code with your purchase, and they will give away a free full-size of this lip tint, which is amazing to try. So everything that I've mentioned I'll leave in the description box below, and thank you again to BEAUTYWORKS for sending me these goodies and sponsoring this video. It's been amazing standing behind an Australian brand. So now let's get into the topic of this video, which is 5 luxury items that I used to want but no longer do. And the very first item that I want to talk about is the Louis Vuitton pochette accessoire. I have it in the monogram version, but the one that I really wanted was the Damier Azur, so the one with the white and grey or blue checkered print. And I wanted that way before I ever got this monogram version, but it was just so hard to find. I think even now I think you can get it now, but you have to order it through an SA. But back then, like 2 years ago, it was so hard to find, like it was impossible. I'm pretty sure Louis Vuitton had like stopped production on the Damier Azur because it was just so hard to find. No SAs could ever order it in or get a hold of it or saw it in store for like the past 2 years. So I ended up just settling for the monogram version, and I'm actually really glad that I did, because I find that the monogram print, like the brown print, just goes with a lot more outfits, and it's easy, it can be easily worn in like winter, summer, spring, like any time, whereas the Damier Azur is more like a spring summer bag, which is what I mainly wanted that for. But now the price increase of the pochette accessoire is just crazy, and I just honestly would not pay that much for a pouch. And my SA even contacted me a few months ago actually, when the pochette accessoire was still 1,590 or something like that, and she said that she had one in stock and she could send it through if I was interested. And I thought about it, and I was just honestly like, for $1,500 I don't think that this pouch is worth it, because it's just honestly, there's nothing to the front or the back. There's no pockets or like details or anything. It's just one canvas piece on either side, and then we've got an interior like fabric lining with a little pocket, but that's pretty much it. Just a zipper closure and a little vachetta leather strap. So I often wear this as a crossbody, but with a different strap from Organize My Bag that I have. So yeah, for this little bag here for $1,500, I passed on it. Like I thought about it so much, just because I wanted the Damier Azur print for such a long time. I thought I should just purchase it, but I kind of took a step back and really thought about it, because I already had this in my collection. Having the same bag in a different print for $1,500 was just hard for me to justify. So I actually passed on it, and I had no regrets. I think it was, if it was back when it was like $1,190, I would have purchased it, but for $1,500 I said no. And now after the price increase, it's now $1,800 Australian dollars, which is crazy, like almost $2,000 for this tiny little bag that doesn't have much to it. It's not even leather. Like the only leather parts are this strap and the little tag here. So yeah, for almost $2,000, definitely no. But for $1,500, it was, yeah, it was hard for me to pass on it, but I had no regrets, which means that I made the right decision. And even to this day, like I don't really even miss like not having a Damier Azur print. I do have my Chanel wallet on chain in the ivory iridescent color, which is kind of like a white color anyway. So if I wanted a white bag for spring or summer, I could just use that. So yeah, I passed on it and no regrets there, and I saved myself $1,500. So the next luxury item that I really wanted but no longer do is the Tiffany & Co. Diamonds by the Yard 18 karat yellow gold necklace. And the reason why I passed on that or no longer want it is because I actually got this necklace here. So this is from Ana Luisa, and this necklace is actually 14 karat gold. So it's not the exact same as the Tiffany & Co. one, but it's pretty much very like identical. Like it's still like a solid gold piece, but it's 14 karat gold, and then it's actually got a diamond in the center there. And I think the Tiffany & Co. one retails for like $1,800, which was why I took a long time to decide on that. And it was on my wish, I'm pretty sure it was on my wish list a couple of years ago, but I decided just to opt for this one here and try out the Ana Luisa one. And I purchased this with my own money, so not sponsored or anything, and I could not be happier. This one, I think I had like a discount code as well, so I purchased it for like 425 Australian dollars, so a fraction of the cost of $1,800 for the Tiffany & Co. one. And yeah, I just could not be happier. It's like the same look, there's not much to it, it's just like a tiny diamond in the center. I think the diamonds are relatively similar, so yeah, I saved myself like pretty much $1,500. Can't even tell if it's Tiffany & Co. or not. You're pretty much just paying for the brand name. Obviously, it would be nice to have the Tiffany & Co. one because it's 18 karat yellow gold, but this is 14 karat yellow gold and it still matches with all my other gold pieces. And the good thing with this Ana Luisa necklace is that I think there's 3 adjustable links, whereas I don't think there is with the Tiffany & Co. one, at least not with my Diamonds by the Yard sterling silver necklace. There's only one hook, so you can only wear it on one setting, whereas this I can have lower. I think this is the longer setting, or if I wanted to higher to stack with other necklaces, I could do that as well. So that is another bonus with the Ana Luisa one. So definitely check this out if you guys have been eyeing that Diamonds by the Yard necklace in the 18 karat yellow gold from Tiffany & Co. Definitely check out the Ana Luisa version. It's really pretty, really dainty, and yeah, just the same but for a fraction of the cost. So I'll leave that down below. I don't know if I still have a discount code, but if I do, I'll leave it with it as well. So the third luxury item that I really wanted but no longer do are a pair of shoes, and I'm really glad that I never pulled the trigger on these because I know that I'll just regret it. So the item that I'm talking about is the Dior Slingbacks, and they're so gorgeous, they're so beautiful. Like, I just love the look of these. So the pair that I really wanted were the classic black with the white bow, and I think the bow is so beautiful. It's so feminine and so girly, so pretty, and yeah, I just love the look of them. And I honestly have gone in store with my cousin like 3 or 4 times, and we've always tried them on, but we never purchased it. Every time we try it on, we just regret it. We're just like, nah, don't like it. I just don't like the way it looks on my feet. Like, I don't know. And I've gone with different outfits and it just doesn't look good on me. And I don't know why, it just does not look good on me. I'm just not a fan of it when I see it on myself, but on other people it looks so beautiful. That's why I was always so drawn to it. Like, I was so tempted by it. Honestly, now I'm glad I didn't purchase it because I don't really get my money's worth from luxury shoes. If you guys have seen previous videos of mine, you know that I don't like luxury shoes or just shoes in general. I don't like spending too much money on it. I prefer to save my money on like jewelry or handbags. I'm just not a shoe person, and that's just because I have really fussy feet and they have to be a certain type for me to wear and be comfortable in. So I'll never invest in a pair of luxury shoes, and yeah, that's why I never purchased it, and I'm actually glad I didn't purchase it. So the fourth luxury item that I wanted but no longer do is a handbag that I don't think I've ever talked about on my channel, but this was a bag that I really wanted a few years back, and I've always been intrigued by it. I've always really liked it, but I have never pulled the trigger, and I don't think I ever will. And that is the Chanel Trendy CC in the small size, in the black lambskin and with gold hardware. And I just think this bag is beautiful, but there's just something about it that I don't really like. And I think it is the side profile, like with the 3 pouches. I just don't like the look of seeing the 3 pouches. It just looks like little, I think I've mentioned this before, like tentacle legs, like just random little pouches sticking out, and I just don't like the look of it. Like, I love the look of it front on with the strap, with the handle, with the turn lock. It's so beautiful, it's so classic. Even though it's called like the Trendy CC, it's still a classic piece to Chanel. And yeah, I just love the look of it, but it's just, I don't really like the side profile, and that's the one thing that really bugs me about it. And for something that costs like, I think in Australia it costs like over $7,000 or even $8,000 now with all the price increases at Chanel, it's just not something I would ever purchase, because I would have to really love something to spend $8,000 on it, and I don't completely love it. I do like it, but I don't love it anymore, not as much as I used to back then. So I'm glad I didn't purchase that, because I don't really want to add it to my collection. I mean, if it's on the pre-loved market for a fraction of the cost, then maybe I'll consider it in the future, but it's not something that I want anymore. And the fifth and final luxury item that I really wanted but no longer do or even think about is the Louis Vuitton mini boat chapeau. And I actually purchased this back in 2020, I think. It was like during lockdown, so I'd ordered it online, and I purchased it in the reverse monogram canvas, so the really small boat chapeau, like it's literally that big, and it's so adorable. It's so cute. Like, I saw so many YouTube videos of people talking about it, showcasing it, and I just loved the look of it. It was so adorable, and such a kind of nod to the Louis Vuitton trunks, because the way it was made, it was so beautiful. It's kind of like the hat box that Louis Vuitton makes as part of the trunk collection, but it wasn't the price tag of a trunk collection. It was still a lot of money for such a small bag, and that was one of the reasons why I ended up returning it. So it's a really cute bag. It's like this small. The construction of it was perfect. The inside of it was so nice. It had like that crisscross logo all inside to represent like a trunk, like what a trunk would look like. And yeah, it was just beautiful, but not even a card holder could fit in that little bag. Like, it had a card slot, so you would have to put your cards in it, but even like a card holder or a little key pouch wouldn't fit inside. I think if it did fit a key pouch or a card holder, I would keep it, but because it didn't even fit anything like that, all you could fit is like a lipstick, your car key, house keys, and that was it. Like, honestly, that was it. Nothing else would fit inside that tiny little bag. So it was more just like an accessory rather than a actual handbag, like functional handbag. And that, I think, retails now for like $3,500. Australian dollars, which is a lot of money just for like a little accessory bag. So yeah, that was a handbag that I wanted, but I ended up returning and no longer want anymore. So yeah, those were the 5 luxury items that I wanted but no longer do. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and also let me know if there are any handbags or luxury items that you wanted from your wish list but you no longer do anymore. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And thank you again to BEAUTYWORKS and ROM&ND for involving me in this campaign. Definitely check out BEAUTYWORKS. I'll leave their website down below, or if you're in Sydney, definitely check out their stores and support them. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see you back in future videos. I have a lot more content planned, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!